My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. Wikileaks 11 is out. Wikileaks 11 is out, and it's very, very interesting. They tried to stop Julian Assange, but he keeps going. They tried to tell you that it's illegal to read WikiLeaks. Of course, it's not. They're very, very frightened because these revelations within the WikiLeaks emails are profound. I will read you. WikiLeaks 11 reveals more contempt for Sanders. So we know already that Bernie was a threat, but one of the big things that WikiLeaks 11 reveals is the fact that the Clinton campaign was clueless, absolutely clueless, as to why the original FBI investigation took place. The original FBI email investigation took place because her private server prompted warnings of espionage. We know now, I talked about this in a prior segment, that a classified file was found on a server in Romania that emanated from Hillary Clinton's emails. But I'll start with everything else. So WikiLeaks 11. Okay, so in an email chain from December 2015, Podesta messaged Neera Tanden, President and CEO of Center for American Progress, regarding the Paris Climate Conference and referred to Bernie Sanders as a doofus for attacking the deal. So, doofus, at least he's not Satan. I'll just leave it at that. We need bold action. Okay. This is very, very interesting. This is crazy, actually. In January of 2016, Podesta asks Tanden to, quote, do an intervention in the endorsement of Bernie Sanders by Benjamin Jealous, a former president of the National Association for the NAACP. An intervention? That's what you could do with a top black leader in the country? Just go ahead and, quote, do an intervention? Quote, why would he do that? I'm happy to reach out to him. Not sure he will care, but happy to try, Tanden tells Podesta in the mail. Jealous went on to endorse Sanders for his presidential bid. So it's unbelievable. They just want, it's not why is Sanders good? Why is Bernie good for black Americans or African Americans, or why is he good for people? It's always, in this case, Ben Jealous wants to endorse Bernie. Let's, quote, do an intervention. This is how Hillary Clinton feels about black voters, or any voters, Latinos, everyone. It's just a matter of power. It's not a matter of, well, why is it Ben Jealous is endorsing Bernie? What about his policies are attractive to Ben Jealous? It's just do an intervention. Unbelievable. Potential VP candidates. So it goes through that. Minorities, race and sex are again focal points of choosing positions, as revealed in a 2008 email from Obama advisor Mike Froman to Podesta. Froman reveals he failed to attract African American Susan Collins to a position described as chair. Okay, so that's one. Thumb drive. This is where the email issue becomes a huge. A July 24, 2015 email from Clinton longtime lawyer David Kendall discussed the intelligence community inspector general's notifying of Congress of a compromise of classified information in Clinton's emails, and revealed the lawyer was in possession of a thumb drive containing Clinton's private emails. Number one, we don't know if those private emails contain special access program intelligence classified information. Number two, the issue behind Clinton deleting 30,000 plus emails is that it's like saying it's okay for Richard Nixon to have destroyed 18 minutes of tape. It's not for Hillary Clinton to decide what's personal or private. Sorry, I just don't trust her, and neither should you. So the point is, we already know that she was negligent, grossly, extremely careless and negligent. We already know all the things that took place. She should not have been able to decide. If anything, because she used a private service, she needed a third party, somebody from the government to look over those emails before she deleted them, not keyword searches from her lawyers. And her lawyer had no clearance, security clearance, to view classified information, certainly not special access program intelligence. She was America's top diplomat. So he was in possession of her thumb drive. That's wrong unto itself. But okay, a report stated from the same data revealed Justice Department had been notified of a potential compromise when it received a referral from the Inspectors General. According to Kendall, quote, the report explicitly states that none of those emails bore classifications or dissemination limitation markings. Who cares? Everything's redacted. There's so much redacted from the FBI report. So it's interesting. The FBI report that finds out there was no intent is completely all redacted. But they're jumping for joy that they can try to get away with the fact that it wasn't marked classified in their view. But information doesn't have to be marked classified. We know this because everything's redacted now from the FBI report. It goes on to say that its own IG review of the 55,000 pages determined that at least 4 of these emails should have been classified secret on account of, well, there were 22 top secret emails. So he goes on to say this appears to be the only reference to a referral in the notification. The main purpose of the referral was to notify security agencies. So that's wrong. So let's go ahead and read really quickly. So they get the initial reason for the email investigation wrong. The FBI probe of Clinton's emails prompted by espionage fears, secret letter says. So this is Vice News. 2 secret letters from Jason Leopold. 2 secret letters the FBI sent to the State Department have revealed for the first time that the Bureau's investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server and classified emails sent through it stemmed from a so-called Section 811 referral from the Intelligence Community's Inspector General. The ICIG determined that classified national security information in Clinton's emails may have been, quote, compromised and shared with a, quote, quote, a foreign power or an agent of a foreign power. So people are worried about Donald Trump talking about, or potentially doing what Bill Clinton did for 8 years, which is abuse people and grope women, and we know what happened in Bill Clinton's past, and we know that he's accused of rape. But to focus on Donald Trump, or what people say right now, all these accusers are coming out right now, and all the accusers of Bill Clinton are being marginalized by the same progressives who want you to believe that they care about women's rights. This is an issue. Clinton's emails may have been, quote, compromised and shared with a, quote, a foreign power or an agent of a foreign power. That is the original reason, the initial reason that there was an FBI investigation to begin with. And we know now that a file of Libyan jihadists was found in a Romanian server. And the origin of that is Clinton's email, Clinton's server. Okay, so Goldman money. Inspired by Jeb. So the Goldman Sachs money, they wanted to go ahead and give to charity, which of course they didn't. Inspired by Jeb, they were talking about it. Clinton campaign took inspiration from Jeb Bush's stance on the economy. This is why we say, so many people say, you're looking at, no matter who wins, a Republican. Clinton's camp took inspiration from Jeb Bush's stance on the economy, liaising with a research group which praises Bush's message for attracting half of African Americans and Democrats and 2/3 of Latinos. It's not even, again, it's not even, this is all poll driven. It's not, some thought it ended too harsh, but the perspective on the economy really worked. Lake Research to Clinton advisor. So this is a research firm. Okay. And Neera Tanden again. She effing hates Larry Lessig. All right. Give me your thoughts below. WikiLeaks 11 is out. They want to do an intervention with Ben Jealous, and they're so happy initially that nothing was marked classified in their view, even though 22 top secret emails the United States of America cannot see, the American public can't see. We already know now that a file is on a Romanian server that was hacked from Sidney Blumenthal's account that originated from Hillary Clinton's server. Give me your thoughts below. WikiLeaks 11 is out.